Did you know that there are ancient texts related to biblical narratives that many people might not be familiar with? One such text is the Book of Enoch, which was not included in the biblical canon by the Council of Laodicea in the 4th century. This decision led to its exclusion from mainstream religious teachings for centuries. This prompts us to ask, why was the Book of Enoch excluded, and what does it contain? By delving into this text, we can uncover stories about fallen angels, a race of giants, the beginnings of human civilization, and prophetic visions of apocalyptic events. Despite its exclusion, the Book of Enoch has survived through history. In the 18th century, Scottish explorer James Bruce rediscovered the text in Ethiopia, where it had been preserved by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. The manuscripts were written in Ge'ez, an ancient Ethiopian language, which initially made their authentication challenging. Later discoveries, such as the Dead Sea Scrolls in the 20th century, included fragments of the Book of Enoch, confirming its antiquity and significance in early Jewish literature. The Dead Sea Scrolls and Rediscovery. In 1946, the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered near Qumran, containing ancient manuscripts that shed light on early Jewish thought. Among these were fragments of the Book of Enoch, believed to date back to the 3rd century BCE. This discovery indicated that the text was known and valued in ancient times. This leads us to explore the content of the Book of Enoch and its relevance. Who was Enoch, and what insights does the book offer? Who was Enoch? Enoch is a figure mentioned in the book of Genesis. He was the great-grandfather of Noah and is noted for his righteousness. Genesis 5:24 states, "Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more, because God took him away." This has been interpreted to mean that he did not experience death in the usual way. The Book of Enoch is divided into several sections. 1. The Book of the Watchers. 2. The Book of Parables. 3. The Astronomical Book. 4. The Book of Dream Visions. 5. The Epistle of Enoch. These sections cover various themes, including the descent of angels to earth, Enoch's visions of the cosmos, and prophetic messages about judgment and redemption. The story of the Watchers. A central narrative in the Book of Enoch is the story of the Watchers, angels who are said to have observed humanity from the heavens. According to the text, they became enamored with human women and chose to descend to earth. Their union with humans led to the birth of giants known as the Nephilim. The Watchers are also described as imparting knowledge to humans, teaching them arts and sciences such as metallurgy, astronomy, and the use of herbs. While this knowledge advanced human civilization, the text portrays it as transgressive, leading to moral corruption and societal chaos. The presence of the Nephilim and the widespread influence of the Watchers resulted in increasing violence and disorder. In response, the text describes divine intervention to address the ensuing turmoil. Connections to other ancient traditions. To further understand the gravity of the Watchers' actions, it's important to delve into the consequences that unfolded after their descent. The intermingling of the divine and human realms led to significant disruptions in the natural order. The Nephilim, their giant offspring, were said to possess immense strength and size, which became a source of fear and devastation among humans. Their presence intensified challenges within human societies, as resources became strained due to the giants' immense needs. The narrative describes how the Nephilim began to dominate and oppress humanity, leading to increased violence and moral decay. The earth became filled with unrighteousness, and the cries of injustice reached the heavens. The Watchers, having introduced knowledge that humanity was not prepared to handle responsibly, indirectly contributed to this widespread corruption and turmoil. In addition to physical dominance, the Nephilim and the influence of the Watchers led to spiritual corruption. Practices considered taboo or forbidden, such as sorcery, enchantments, and the misuse of natural resources, became widespread. The balance between the earth and its inhabitants was disrupted, leading to environmental and social crises that threatened the very fabric of creation. Observing the escalating chaos, the archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel, brought the situation before the divine presence. A decision was made to enact a judgment to restore order. The Watchers were condemned for their transgressions, and a decree was issued that they would be bound and confined. The Nephilim were to be eradicated to cleanse the earth of the corruption that had taken root. Enoch played a crucial role during this time as an intermediary. He was entrusted with conveying messages between the divine and the Watchers. Despite pleas and intercessions, the judgment was irrevocable. Enoch's interactions highlight themes of responsibility, repentance, and the grave consequences of actions that go against divine law. His writings serve as a testament and warning to future generations about the importance of maintaining harmony with the divine will. Connections to other ancient traditions. The narratives found in the Book of Enoch have parallels in other ancient cultures. Stories of divine beings interacting with humans are common in mythologies worldwide. Some scholars have drawn comparisons between the Watchers and figures like the Anunnaki from Mesopotamian texts. These connections are subjects of ongoing academic interest and debate, offering insights into how ancient societies understood the divine and its relationship with humanity. The narratives found in the Book of Enoch have parallels in other ancient cultures. Stories of divine beings interacting with humans are common in mythologies worldwide. Some scholars have drawn comparisons between the Watchers and figures like the Anunnaki from Mesopotamian texts. These connections are subjects of ongoing academic interest and debate, offering insights into how ancient societies understood the divine and its relationship with humanity. The Great Flood and Prophetic Visions. The Book of Enoch also references a great flood intended to cleanse the earth of the corruption brought about by the Nephilim and the actions of the Watchers. This account parallels the flood narrative in the Book of Genesis. Enoch is depicted as a messenger, receiving visions and warnings about impending judgments. He is instructed to share these messages to guide and warn others. Legacy and influence. Although the Book of Enoch is not part of the canonical scriptures for most Jewish and Christian traditions, it has been preserved in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and has influenced various religious and cultural ideas. Its themes have contributed to discussions about angelology, the nature of evil, and the complexities of divine-human interactions. The text provides a window into early interpretations of biblical narratives and the diversity of thought in ancient religious communities. Conclusion. Exploring. The Book of Enoch enriches our understanding of ancient literature and theological concepts. It highlights the rich tapestry of stories and beliefs that have shaped religious thought throughout history. As with all historical texts, interpretations may vary, and it's important to approach them with thoughtful consideration. For those interested in the origins of certain narratives and their impact on culture and religion, the Book of Enoch offers valuable insights. Thank you for joining this exploration into one of history's intriguing ancient texts. If you're interested in delving deeper into such topics, consider further reading and engaging with scholarly resources.